Are the Chinese happy with this announcement Friday, with this deal?
They're happy. I would say they're relieved more than happy. There's been a lot of talk in the last month about escalation options. The president has, and the White House had been, Larry Kudlow called it a study group, had been set up to look at some really major escalations, really beyond tariffs. I think that may have scared the Chinese, that they were going to get into a serious trade war with access to our capital markets being cut off, and among other things, some of their best national champions being placed on our entity list, our blacklist. These are very scary options. There's obviously that's off the table now in the sense that it's not, there's been so much substantial progress on Friday. There's no need to think about escalation options at this time.
You know, that's a different way of framing it than a lot of what the discussion today revolves around, which seems to be that the U.S. has not gotten much out of this deal, that it's kind of an empty gesture. I mean, even markets are kind of shrugging it off now, trying to figure out how much hinges on these additional talks the Chinese are demanding. What is the substance of those additional talks likely to be? And are we all, is this setting us up towards a signed agreement between the two presidents at the APEC summit in mid-November or not?
I think it is setting up a signing agreement. There's more negotiations going on. I think everybody heard Steve Mnuchin in the Oval Office turn over to Liu He and say there's more work to be done in China as well. I think the good news, what everybody's talking about in terms of substantial progress, the good news is not just the 40 to 50 billion of agricultural purchases over the next couple of years. The really good news is the agreement on the idea of a large office in both Washington and Beijing that will try to adjudicate disputes before they go to enforcement action. That was actually specifically mentioned by Steve Mnuchin on CNBC this morning. That's very good progress.